Still to come this morning, are we working too hard right here in Australia? And also the unique adventure that tourists are being taken on to see a part of Australia that you wouldn't think about. Stay with us, we'll reveal what it is soon. Anyway, we're going to get to a break, and when we come back, there is a new tour that you need to be a part of. It involves this sweet ride, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. Now, there is a new tourist adventure. It is based around the concept of becoming a local for the day. It involves this car and that man. He's going to explain what it's all about next. That's a sweet start. OK, so there is a bucket list of things that tourists need to see when they come to Sydney. There's the Opera House, there's the Harbour Bridge, there's pretty much anything to do with the harbour. But there is a new, unique tour of Sydney that lets tourists see the real Australia. It is the brainchild of Richard Graham, the man standing next to me with the somewhat creepy moustache, but we will get that very shortly. Richard, what makes your tour unique?
Well, makes my tour unique is the places that we go and the way that you do it in. And what better way to do it than in a beautifully restored 1964 EH Holden?
This is a stunning car. It's been restored to within an inch of its life.
Absolutely.
So give me an idea. The whole concept is being a local for the day.
Exactly.
So I'm a tourist, let's say from anywhere, Yugoslavia. I show up and say, Richard, show me how to be a local for the day. How does it go?
Well, I've broken the city up into the three main elements that define Sydney, and that's the city, the beach and the bush. And it's really about exploring each one of those individual elements in, the most unique way and as a local.
So is it true you actually drive people past your old red brick house in Western Sydney?
Absolutely, absolutely. Also my place now in Redfern as well, and I invite them in, and it's very rare that you have that opportunity to come in and actually see what it's like to live as an Australian.
Why do you think people want to do this real Australia tour?
Well, we all know our main icons, and you can have that opportunity to see that quite easily. But what the trick is kind of seeing it as the local, and people are asking for that. And it's just great to be able to do that.
Well, because I suppose it's not that far removed from when you go to New York. Everyone says you've got to sort of get in there and see a bit of the underbelly of New York. And you're basically trying to expose that on Sydney. Is that the same thing?
Exactly. And, I have a rich travelling background, and I never used to take tours. And there was always those unique experiences that you had when you did meet up with a local and just, ate at their house or, had one of those experiences that is memorable.
What is the highlight? What are people enjoying the most?
People enjoying the most is, besides being seen in the car and kind of having that, it's almost being incognito, but really the harbourside bushwalks are absolutely fantastic. There's exclusive harbourside beaches that no one gets to see, and this is the way you do it.
It's the insider's look. So who is taking this tour? Is it Aussies or is it overseas tourists as well?
I'm actually now getting quite a lot of Aussies, but it's really from all, corners of the globe that are taking it now.
And how do people find out where they can get themselves in this car and see the real Australia?
Everything is online, mysydneydetour.com.
Is it just going to be based in Sydney, or have you got plans to expand?
No, I've got plans to expand. It's going to be the My Melbourne Detour, my Perth Detour, my Adelaide Detour. Everything's ready to rock.
And in those places, have you got any idea of what you want to show people, or you need to find that local?
Absolutely. It's all about that local that's been living there for their whole life.
Can you explain the moustache?
Well, I'm half Colombian. And this is the only facial hair that I can grow.
It's good. So I like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's great. People should get on there and go on this tour. It's a chance to see the real Australia. Richard, thank you.
Thank you.
Coming in this morning. We're going to a break, and when we come back, your views. The Henry hotline's been firing up this morning. I'm over there. There's a camera there. It's confusing me. Stay with me. I don't know where I am.